We get out the car. There's these little fucking kid handprints
No
on it.
way.
Looking at the TV, and all I saw was like that demonic statue from The Exorcist, like that dog figure thing, on the reflection of the TV, and it wasn't even on.
Welcome everybody to La Neverita podcast. We are here today on a special Halloween episode. We are here on a Sunday. I'm here. Cherries is here. Saul, the producer, is here.
Hello.
Let's get it popping. Let's take a shot. Start off the pod. Pinches malas influencias.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I don't know how I'm alive. I feel like I'm on a 3-day bender.
Recapping the weekend. What'd you do this weekend?
I went to Escape, guys.
Escape?
Escape?
She wanted to go be a thot out.
Honestly, Friday and Saturday was not a thotty.
Want to expand a little bit on it?
No, I was just in my own world because usually a lot of people go and like they find their little rave boo. I was just having fun and
no rave
babysitting.
bay?
No rave bay. There's a bay after the rave. No, no, I'm joking. But point being is that no, I was just in my own little world. Friday I was babysitting, but Saturday I had a vibe.
You had to be the mom?
I had to be the mom.
Describe that, the babysitting.
Describe your experience.
I don't want to put anyone on blast, but yeah, just
okay. Person A, person B, person C.
M. Person M. No, it was just I don't know. People they just got drunk and were able to handle it.
Not everybody can handle alcohol.
But it's okay. I mean, it happens to everybody. We get excited and it's like, oh, it's rave day, you know?
Have you ever had like a lit ass like experience at a rave that you like lost control? You're so fucked up.
No.
I have. I've been on both sides.
Really?
It's fucking crazy.
I feel like when I go to those things, I don't want to have that experience because it's like you're so far. Where the fuck are you gonna go?
Where was Escape at?
San Bernardino? The North Center?
I hate that place. Last time I went, before COVID, that shit, the walk was terrible, dude.
I didn't mind it. I couldn't feel my feet.
The next day, he woke up like he did leg day, huh?
Yeah, that's why I wear my Yeezy Runners, because ain't no way. My feet are like.
To go rave. I stayed home like a nice, wholesome man, you know?
Shut up. You went to the club Friday.
I work.
You party.
I work. No, actually, I did party a little bit. Halloween weekend, it was a lit ass event at Ballet. You already know. For those that don't know, I worked there. I was supposed to be on Fridays. It was fucking crazy, man. We were sold out. There was a line to almost like 1 a.m.
Was it down the block?
Almost.
Jesus.
Like before we opened.
Did people actually dress up?
Yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people were asking me to take pictures in the fucking street because I dressed up as Michael Myers. For reference, this was supposed to be my outfit for Friday, but shout out to Amazon for being late. I want them to let me down at my funeral so they can let me down one more time.
Do you really want to tell them what happened? Or are you just going to say it was Amazon's fault?
What did happen?
I was going to say, because that doesn't explain her outfit. His
card got declined because he didn't set up his credit card. He didn't activate it. So technically speaking, it was not their fault. It was your dumbass fault.
I mean, they could have just declined it on the spot instead of waiting 48 hours.
It's because they don't charge it until they're going to deliver it now. Before they used to charge you ahead of time, but now they charge you like the day.
Is that that's the only spot that they don't care about getting their money real quick?
Well, they're not going to give it to you.
Well, no shit, but I'm saying they could have declined it on the spot.
Well, call corporate. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm going to have a conversation with Bezos real quick. Hey, bro, you fucked up.
You wearing
JB. Let me talk to you.
I tried to be an astronaut on Friday. Didn't happen. You got to talk to your people, man. Get your functions correct. You know what I'm saying?
What did you end up being? You're the same costume?
Michael Myers.
Michael?
It's only right. It's classic. That's like my favorite Halloween villain ever.
I don't have one.
That's up there. She's not into scary stories.
I'm not.
None of that shit. She's a pussy cat.
Who's more famous, Michael Myers or Leatherface?
Who's Leatherface?
What? Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh. I've seen that one.
Actually, I visited the town that supposedly all that shit happened.
I can do
Crazy.
that. I feel like when you go to places like that, you get like the bad spirits.
Really?
Do you believe in that soul?
Yes, actually. Not so much like I mean, I believe that like you can go someplace and leave and feel spirits like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What's the scariest experience
out.
you've ever had?
I think I told you this story. This is the reason why I don't watch scary movies. Um, when I was a kid, my mom decided to show me The Exorcist, like the old Exorcist,
The
the
70s one?
original one. Yeah, and I mean, she probably didn't think about it at the moment. Can you fill me up? What the
Gotcha.
fuck? How you gonna serve yourself and not me?
Sorry, because you normally babysit your shots. so-
Yeah, I was gonna say
Wow.
that. I don't even
You
drink, and
know
I saw
what?
that.
Well, anywho, she showed me that movie. After that, I was just like having nightmares constantly.
Right after you watched the movie?
Yeah, like every night, like
Oh, shit.
demonic dreams.
That's
And then
crazy.
I would hear someone call my name at night, like 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was like I think about it now and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I legit would hear someone call my name, like wake me up by calling my name.
Shit.
And then this one night we had went with her friend to go to I think it was like a food drive. We got back to her house and you remember the old school TVs when they used to put them in the corner, like the little squared boxes?
Yeah.
She had one in the corner and I was looking at the TV and all I saw was like that demonic statue from The Exorcist, like that dog figure
Mm.
thing on the reflection of the TV and it wasn't even on.
Damn. That's
And then
scary.
I looked at my sister and I told her, I'm like, do you see that? And she's like, see what? I'm like, right there. Like, you don't see it on the TV? She's like, no. Like, what are you talking about? And I would like turn around and look again and it was still there.
Oh, shit. And I was just like looking at you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Piggybacking off the Leatherface thing, because I had visited Texas. My brother lives out there. And have you guys ever heard of that school bus that all these children died in Texas? It's like a legend
Why
out
is it
there.
always like a school bus? Because the
No,
same
but
story is told right here in Whittier.
so this is really happened. Like,
Oh.
so the street names of those kids, it's in Corpus Christi. The street names were named after the little kids. And the legend is their spirit still roams in that little area. Little backstory: there's a school bus taking these kids back home from school, and it got stuck in the middle of the railroad tracks. And there was a train coming. Train took it out, killed every kid.
Jesus.
So the legend behind it is that the spirit of these kids, they still roam there, and whenever there's a car stopped by the tracks, the spirit of those children, they move the car over to prevent something like that from ever happening again.
Mhm.
So me being like a horror freak, I'm super into scary shit. Like whenever there's like something actually haunted or something I could experience, like I'm like, I want to go. Let's go.
It's
Okay,
fucking
please
weird.
don't tell us that you went and stopped your car on the tracks to see
So
if the kids would.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother took me because he knows like I'm super into like that scary shit.
Mm.
So we went, puts the car in neutral. Keep in mind the railroad tracks, the road, it kind of goes upward. So for the car to be in neutral and to get pushed over, like you have to have some external force
Yeah.
push it over. So we go the first time, puts the car in neutral, gets pushed over like if somebody is pushing it over, and we're like, what the fuck? I'm like, hold on.
Was a train coming?
No. But
Okay.
it just got pushed over. So we go back again. We get out the car. My brother puts baby powder on the fucking back of the van. We go back inside, move to the front of the tracks again. We get out the car. There's these little fucking kid handprints
No
on it.
way.
Dude, when I tell you, I was like, I feel like they're fucking with me because my brother at the time, he had my two nieces and their little kids. So I was like, naturally, I thought it was them and they're just playing with me. You know, like
Yeah.
I thought it was a big prank on me because I was like 7 years old at the time. So I'm like, fuck that. Go in the back with me and open the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to feel whatever it was touching me. So we're in a van and he opens the trunk and, you know, it's one of those that opens up to the top. And I'm sitting in the back and we're going back around again. We stop it. bro, all of a sudden I feel like little kids, like little small hands
Oh,
touching
hell
me.
no, I'm out. There's
Bro,
no
when
way.
I tell you I jumped from the back of that van all the way to the fucking front passenger seat, I fucking screamed, bro.
There's no way.
And I kept I looked into the side mirror to see like was there something that I didn't see or anything?
Mhm.
There was nobody there. Nobody was there. Keep in mind, this is like a old ass town. Like it's not populated. There's not people there. None of that shit. And the
Mhm.
fact that shit happened, that shit tripped me the fuck out so bad, dude. It was crazy.
So
No.
you really believe in ghosts then after that?
I I have a lot of theories that I can't really come to a conclusion, but I know for a fact that there's definitely demons or evil spirits that would portray themselves to be past relatives or something, because I've heard plenty of these stories. I'm super into like demonology, stuff of that sort. So these things, a lot of these people that have these experiences of people that they see their grandparents or an aunt, or they hear their aunt or something. This is actually crazy because demons actually have the ability to um make their voice sound like a past relative,
Yeah.
or do something that only you could remember and that family a member could remember. Like they're that smart with it, bro. And when people buy into it, that kind of it gives them more power to do more stuff. So I absolutely believe in that shit. I can't really
I mean,
say.
you're Cuban. Brujeria is like a big
Oh yeah.
thing.
I do think too, just as much as there's bad spirits, I do believe that there's good spirits too. I do believe in angels and all that stuff, because for there to be a bad entity, there has to be good. For every negative, there's a positive. So I just don't know about the whole like relatives and stuff like still roaming on Earth. Maybe there could be like some of those things where there's like spirits that have something that they still have to do. Like, have you ever heard of stuff like
Oh, they
residual?
haven't like crossed over to the
Yeah,
other
like
side. Yeah.
residual hauntings. Like there's stuff like that. Like, like for example, like there's stories of like, oh, an old lady and her rocking chair still moves. Like I
Mhm.
think maybe stuff like that could be possible, but I think it could also be bad or good spirits portraying themselves as that, because they have the ability to do that. Like it's actually fucking crazy, like how powerful these
Yeah,
entities
that's
could
why I
be.
don't fuck with that shit. Like, I don't watch scary movies anymore. I'm just like, mm-mm.
What do you think about the notion that there only exists if you believe in it? Like you have to give it power and believe in it. Like if you don't believe in it, it doesn't affect you.
Hmm. Give it a thought.
I think so. I think it's true because I've had someone told me that they were doing brujeria on me, and I felt like the more energy I gave to it, that I actually believed it, like shit was happening to me. And then once I completely stopped, like, you know what, this is bullshit. It's not happening to me, and shit stopped completely.
I think too. That's why I asked you if like if you could see it, that thing that happened to you, that you saw it look at you. I think some people have certain gifts. Like some people, my sister, she had the ability to actually see her mom that was passed away. Like she would like, just like you're looking
Yeah.
at me, she would be able to see her. I've never had those kind of experiences. I've had experiences where I felt energies and I've heard things. There was also another story. Um, Me and my parents, we went on a vacation to Palm Springs, and this hotel room was haunted. But we didn't know until like later on after. My parents didn't want to tell me because they thought I would get scared. I was a little kid. I was like probably 4 or 5. And they're in the living room and I'm in the bedroom and I'm watching some shit on MTV.
Hmm.
And I feel like but like a feminine, like
Oh,
right next to
hell
my
no.
ear.
Nope.
And I look next to me and I look up and there's an air vent. So I was like, okay, it was probably that I'm tripping. Then I heard again,
You
like
try to like
deep.
reason it out, huh? Like,
I
no,
dude,
it's
no.
this.
What fucking scared the shit out of me is that it did it again after that, and it did it like like even loud, like,
Mhm. Yeah.
and I was like, oh fuck! I ran to my mom and I started crying. I was like, there's something in that room, like it was right next to me, breathing on me. What the fuck? That same night, whatever, like she calmed me down, but that same night, the fucking toilet just started clogging up and it started leaking, and they had to call the manager at the front. The manager had told my dad, yeah, so actually someone died
Oh
in
my
that hotel
god.
room. and like like you're not the first person basically that something has
Oh,
They should be
no.
required to disclose that.
Dude, that shit. Yeah, and my parents didn't tell me until I got older because they knew I would probably fucking be traumatized or something after that. Because I really was scared, bro. Like that was probably the youngest time that I've had something happen to me.
No, yeah. See, I'm telling you, after I had that experience, I never
Cheers.
again. What the?
I have another one too. I
You didn't even fucking do it. Do
Sorry.
it right.
COVID. Kidding. I'm kidding. I don't believe in that
Just
shit.
because I went to the rave, all of a sudden I have COVID.
Or an STD.
Don't be spitting liquor out all over my table.
Fuck. What do you think? I'd just be fucking at raves or what?
I don't know your life.
This is a spot. Let's fuck. Like, what the hell?
I don't know. All right. Going into Halloween weekend, what's your best and your worst Halloween memory that you've had?
I don't think I've ever had a bad experience.
Any good experiences?
I think this weekend I had a blast.
Not even as a
Good
kid?
time.
You never like celebrated Halloween as a kid?
I did, but it was very like small periods of time that I remember.
You went trick-or-treating though, right?
Yeah, but my mom wasn't like too fond on taking me.
Really?
She didn't like going out. Like my mom's like that typical Hispanic Mexican lady that doesn't like going out after 7.
My mom, she didn't like doing it after like the years where they started like putting shit in kids' candies
Yeah.
and shit. That's when she got like strict on me. But I was like, man, I just want to go get some candy, fam. Let me have some fun.
Fam. You called your mom fam.
No, after certain like periods of time, she was just like, let me go with my friends and like their family because that's how much she didn't like taking us out trick or treating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Addressing the elephant in the room because we haven't told anybody. What do y'all think about the fits, man? Where people keep saying that we're astronauts, but we're not. We're actually space pimps.
Wait, what? When did I sign up for this?
We're space pimps, all right?
Oh, wait. Okay.
We pimp it.
I have to apologize because I thought you guys were like the people who set up the space shuttle before the actual astronauts come on. Like they
Wow.
The
clean
helpers?
it, the janitors.
We're the
that's
people.
what I thought they were.
Yo, you know what we actually look like? We look like the employees at Disneyland for space.
I'm Buzz Lightyear.
No, the people that buckle you in, you're like, you sure you got your strap in, buddy? Everybody good
Hands
eyes.
inside.
Smile. Hands up, guys. Hands
Yay,
up.
we're gonna take off.
That's crazy. Yo, we should pull up to Disneyland like this and just see if they'll let us into like the back room or something.
Like, oh, we're working here today. We're in the back.
Yo, it's your turn, bro. It's my lunchtime.
You're stupid. You know what? I actually like their jackets. There's some like workers that are
Disney
there.
jackets?
They have really dope jackets.
Oh, because they get the hookup on like the
Yeah, but I
Disney
think they
shit.
have to. I might be wrong, but I think they have to return them because it's like work.
Speaking of that, do you think people at Disney actually maybe pick their jobs based on the uniforms that they get to wear for whatever ride? Like some are cooler than others.
Probably. I know that they're very stringent on their Disney characters.
Mhm.
That like, dude, the princesses, they had to be like no more, I think, than like 5'7", 120, 130 pounds.
Jesus.
And they're like the princes and like the guy characters that like they have to be like 6 foot, 180, because they really want to get it down to a
Oh well,
T.
yeah. I mean, it's Disneyland.
Shit. I heard that they get shitty pay though. That shit must suck. Imagine having to wear those heavy ass, dusty ass costumes all day,
I feel
100-degree
like they smell.
weather. Ugh.
I don't think they wear them all day. I think they have a few different ones. Like I know a
Probably.
lady who fills in as Princess Tiana,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
but she's not the full-time one. Like they have the walk around one, and then they have the one who does the parades, and then they have the one who does like the photo shoots and stuff. They're all
And
different.
plus, they have the underground corridors. You guys heard about that?
I think we were talking about that last time where they have like.
About the creepypasta, remember?
Yeah.
For those that you guys don't know, if you guys are into that spooky shit, I highly recommend looking up creepypastas, especially Disney creepypastas. There's a lot of theories out there and stories about supposedly Disney sacrificing children and kidnapping them inside of Disneyland and all this shit.
I don't know about them.
And there is some truth to it though, to a degree. The land that was bought by Disney in Orlando was supposed to be some very sacred Indian land, and that when the
Would you read this Wikipedia?
can I finish my story?
Go ahead.
Basically, the blood of young children was considered very very sacred and granted people like powers and like wealth and all this shit. So that's how Disney apparently became so popular, because they started sacrificing children on those lands, and that's how like they started getting all these hit movies and all this shit, and like obviously like a multi-billion-dollar company, shit like that. And that there's actually stories about kids going missing in Disney, but the families, they get paid like hush money and settlements and shit like that. It's fucking weird, dude.
There's a bunch of conspiracy.
Conspiracy. I think
Conspiracy thing.
I don't think you need
I'm
any more
telling you,
drinks.
this. I lost like a fucking 100 brain cells this weekend. I'm not even joking.
Did you?
Only 100?
Only 100. I have 100 and a half.
You look like you're losing a little more.
I know. I'm just like, what's going on? Where are we at?
We got a video to react to that's been going viral. Saul, the producer, can you pull it up for us? So this is the
Sure.
Cheesecake Factory date. This is going very viral right now. This girl got taken out.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you? You're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
Pause.
You want to talk about it?
Can we pause that, please? I'm gonna just say it. These chicks need to start acting their fucking how they look and not how they look on Instagram, bro. I'm sorry. Who are you? Who are you? You know you
It's
want to
like-
agree with me so bad, but just because you're a woman, you're just like,
No, I'm not saying anything at all. I'm very simple.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm not like, oh, you need to take me to
I
the
just
fancy
had to say
restaurant.
that before we continue watching, because that's fucking crazy. But let's keep on watching.
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Like this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
First off, her eyelashes.
Yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right?
Bitch, I'm gonna take
You're
you
supposed to
forward.
take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what
And
you're supposed to do.
I agree.
Not
I
at the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have
He's
done.
so confused.
I mean, you've been pretty
and then-
nice, but I mean,
And then,
Cheesecake Factory.
Should we pause?
Let's just go. I have so much to say, but let's just roll it out
All right.
and let's get our
Yeah.
final thoughts. That's crazy.
on the other hand,
I don't
had
know. I
certain
feel like if
expectations
that was
for
like
a
their
girl
first
I go out
date,
with on the
I
first
feel
date.
like it's just
I-
so weird how someone think it's okay to fucking record.
So cringe.
I think that's like one of you can say one of my icks, because that's happened to me quite often. Like where they meet me and they're like, "Hey, like look at me," or like, hey, like I'm recording you. Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop. Like, I literally just met you today. Why are you doing all of that?
So there's a lot. I had to look into it because I wanted to have all the facts before we talk about this. But this chick was obviously upset because she got taken to a chain restaurant. Groundbreaking. Incredible. The audacity of that man. How dare he?
She was probably like waiting to just take pictures and post it on the gram. Like, oh, look where he's
So the backstory was that he actually waited for her an hour outside her house, and they were late to his original reservation at, I guess, like a higher, more upscale restaurant, and they obviously couldn't make it because she took an hour to come out. To me,
and her eyelash was still falling
the
off.
bare minimum,
She
if
took
we're
an
on a
hour.
date and you're gonna make me wait an hour, the least you could do is have me wait in your fucking living room, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you fucking live like a rat, like, and have shit all over your house. That's crazy.
I mean, if it's their first date, I wouldn't invite you into my house. That's weird.
Okay, but you would not tell him something.
You would make him wait outside for an
For
hour
an hour?
either, though,
No,
right?
I wouldn't. I mean, that wouldn't happen in my case, but still.
I
think she was just doing it just to prove a point.
I think just honestly, man, girls have these unrealistic ass expectations. Every girl, and I'm not saying most girls, I'm saying every girl feels entitled to a guy that's 6 foot, makes 6 figures, has a 6-pack, and packing 6 inches of
Here we
dick.
go again.
That's fucking crazy.
I was trying to see your face.
Here we go again. Literally.
But it's true.
Was he 6 foot?
Fuck no. But that's
Was he cute? Let me find out. I thought he was cute.
so why was she on the date in the first place if she didn't like him?
I just feel like she went just to go. She seems like the type that would
She went for a free meal.
Mm-hmm. She was just hungry.
That's fucking crazy.
She has them under her phone under free meals.
And you know what's crazy too? I ended up finishing the article. That motherfucker still.
There's a fucking article on this fucking video.
This shit went viral. This shit went.
Yeah, I've been
was
hearing
it-
a lot about this.
Really?
Yeah.
He
I heard about
still
it.
had-
How the fuck did I not hear about it?
He was still nice enough to drop her off.
I should have
after.
been Patrick for Halloween because I live under a rock. Apparently, I didn't see this
Yeah,
shit.
you do. Everybody went like two.
But you
people
were at
sent
a
me.
rave over the weekend.
I know, but like, I mean, I haven't really been like to a lot of places, and he gets super surprised. Like, I've never been. I was probably like 20 when I went to Norm's, by the way, and IHOP. Like, I never went out to restaurants when I was young.
Let's get your opinion on this as a woman. Is Cheesecake Factory crazy for the first date?
No, it's not. My voice is cracking.
Why the fuck is this chick acting like this, man? This is. I'm shook. I'm fucking shook. First, look, if it's a prettier, higher tier girl, okay, maybe. Let's talk about it. Perhaps
What makes her higher tier though? Just by the way she looks? That's kind of fucking.
because she's
stupid.
talking like she's a 10.
Well, she evidently thought she was a 10.
Let's be realistic. She's not a fucking 10. That looks like someone's auntie, bro.
To someone else, I can be a 10 though.
Nah.
Maybe not to you.
Not in the dating marketplace. That's no fucking way.
Why? Because you have options.
It's not about that though. I know for a fact at the place that I'm at in my life and how I look and how I carry myself, I know I can't pull a 10 the way that another guy could. I'm realistic about shit when it comes to dating. So like why
I just feel like it has a lot to do with social media. It goes back to that.
That's
Like,
my point.
People are always showing like, oh, I'm here. My man takes me here, and he wines and dines me here.
That's my point. My advice to women is there is a lot of good men out there. Just because fucking Carlos from Southgate won't take you on a $500 date
Yeah.
doesn't mean that the next guy will.
Or from
okay?
the D.
Yeah, from Downey.
From Downey.
You might go to Diosa in Downey.
I've never been there.
That's the best you'll get. But look, not every guy is gonna take you on a fucking $500 date. And the next guy probably won't do that either. So if you have a good guy who's actually taking the initiative, shout out to that guy. He didn't get awkward. He didn't get phased.
No.
He was actually kind of holding his own, you know?
Yeah.
I think a lot of guys would probably have folded under that pressure, especially like having a camera on them. That's like a little awkward. Like I would have been like, yo, like
I don't
we could have a
know.
conversation about this, but like, can we do this off camera? Because that's just weird to me.
It is weird. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it when when they barely meet you and they already have their camera out.
That's fucking
Like,
weird.
I don't understand.
So does that happen often then?
To me,
Yes.
sometimes it does.
That's weird.
And it's irritating. It's like,
And are these people you met on social media?
yeah, they're just like, oh, I'm at a bar, come through. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, oh, I might have a couple drinks with my friends. Like, come. And they're just like recording me and they're like taking pictures of me. Like, come here, take a picture of me. And it's like, this is
Mm.
weird.
Well, I guess you could say if you met them on social media, then you can almost expect them to still have their phones out.
I know, but
Or what was
I
it, like
feel
a
like
fucking
it's
content creator or
more-
something?
yeah, I just like if I meet you, like I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I'm not trying to take pictures with you. I don't even know you. Like, yeah, I talk to you on social media, but now I'm here in the flesh. Like, why do we have to take out our phones and start recording and taking pictures? Like, I'm not hiding anything. It's just the fact, like, why do you have to do all of that? Like, sometimes in a way, when they do that right away, it makes me think that they're just doing it like to say, oh, look who I'm with.
My final thoughts on that. I think that's exactly why most guys just don't want to go on dates anymore. Just want to fuck chicks. Like,
Oh, because of the way she acts.
yeah, and just like, you know, we had a conversation about this too the other day. A lot of guys fuck these chicks that demand like $1,000 dates, this, that, and the third. Like they want the whole 9 yards for them, and they still fuck dudes for free. So while other guys, good guys that actually, you know, deserve a good woman, they see that and like, okay, so this fucking guy isn't doing shit and he's smashing you raw for free. So why the fuck I gotta take you on a date to fucking Benihana or fucking Javier's or something? Like they're not gonna take you seriously. And that's the thing. Like these girls, they get around like these high tier men that are like, you know, 6-figure earners or athletes or artists or shit like that, and they think just because they get fucked by them, they think they could date guys at that level. And it's like, no, you didn't date him, you just got fucked by him.
Yeah.
That's one thing too. And I think women fuck up on that and they just develop these unrealistic expectations.
But I
from
feel
men.
like some girls just do it too, just for like
for attention and for like the
like
look.
to say like, yeah, I fucked. you.
Yeah, I had it. I had that.
Yeah, it's the same way how you guys think about it too.
To me, it's like, oh, like if I take a chick to like a nice restaurant, she's like, oh, I've been here before. I've been taken here before. I'm like,
Girls, hey, don't do that. Please don't
I
do
don't
that.
wanna- I don't
If you've
wanna
been there
know.
before, act stupid like you've never been there before.
yes, please.
Please, because I do the same shit. They ask me, oh no, I've never been there. But in reality, I've been there.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, like if I really like a girl and like I take her on a trip with me or something, and like let's say we go fucking what's a hypothetical? Like we go on a helicopter ride and she's like, oh, it's so nice. I've been on a helicopter ride before. Bitch, you could have
Shut the fuck
You
up.
just
Or
ruined
she
it.
knows the helicopter pilot by
Pilot-
first name.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
like
Joe,
first
good to
name
see you
base. It's
again.
like, bitch, yo, pilot, drop us off right here, bro. Give me a parachute.
So
Fuck this
funny.
bitch. I'm out, son.
You're so yeah, don't do that, girls. Even if you have been
Like
there,
act
just-
surprised. Like one thing about guys, and I think a lot of guys can agree with me on this. Guys like showing women an experience,
A unique experience.
a unique experience. Like I know for a fact, like if I really like a girl and I want to show her things, I want to experience things with her, travel with her, I want her to be able to tell her home. And it's not even like something about thinking I'm that guy or being conceited or, you know, having it like that. But it's just like I want her to know and to be able to tell her friends, like, you know, this guy, he did this for me, he took me here, like he gave me this experience. Like that means so much to fucking men. So you guys just need to control that one part, and I promise you that guy will have a fucking smile on his face. Cause that actually does mean a lot to most men, I would say.
It does. It really does.
It does, you know. We want to show you shit. We want to show you a good time.
Did you see that list though? That was out of pocket.
Oh yeah. Did you
There-
see the list that I
Did you
posted?
see the list?
I heard about it. I heard about it yesterday.
Did you see the one that I posted?
So what was it about? Restaurants
Just
that
restaurants.
you don't
Okay.
take women to or something?
Applebee's was on there. Fucking Applebee's was on there.
$1 margaritas, boys. We balling on a budget.
Have you heard of Applebee's though?
Yeah, there's one right here. I went there 2 times last week.
Oh!
one right here.
I
$1
know that's where you're
margaritas.
going after the pod.
Yeah, you know I'm not having no margarita.
Margarita, hold the tequila.
That's just crazy, man.
Just lime juice.
People be going crazy. Did you see that video, that fight of people getting down at Applebee's?
People are so fucking ghetto. Remember that time when fucking Popeyes had the freaking spicy chicken sandwich and people were fighting in front of freaking Popeyes for a fucking chicken sandwich?
During COVID, by the way.
And it was not good.
COVID.
It was not fucking good.
I never had that sandwich. But yeah, people were
Don't
dying
waste your
over
time. It wasn't good. Just go to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's walking distance too.
Take the shot. Cheers.
My mouth watered when I said that.
And they're closed today, though, unfortunately.
Ooh. That one hit different.
You know what was on that list too? The gym. I was like, I want to go to the gym on a date. Like, what the hell? Let's go to the gym.
Can I buy a protein shake after?
Oh, no. Don't.
The best, in my opinion, the best first date is gonna be like a neighborhood cafe, right? You don't want to do coffee because coffee
was on that list too, by the way.
Yeah, because coffee is too short. You know what I mean? It implies this ain't gonna take long, right? Dinner is too involved. Movies, you don't talk, right? Going to somebody's house or whatever, obviously, it's just out. But like if you go to like a nice, unique cafe where you can have like a late lunch, early dinner kind of thing, you know, where there's enough time that if things hit off, you can ease into something else later in the evening, go someplace, take a walk or whatever. I think that's the best first date because you get to talk, and you know it's not implied that it's going to be really short.
That's true. But see, people don't see it like that anymore. People are like, I want to take pictures. I want to post where I'm at. I want to have the location. I want you to see who I'm with. Like, I want you to see my dinner. I want you to see the car.
See, I don't think that's a date then.
Yeah, that's.
Look, my advice to guys, keep it low investment, but to where enough to where she knows you're showing effort and you know, you're actually trying to show her a good time, you know? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like, and I think one thing too is try to keep it fun and try to have it maybe multiple experiences. Like, you know, go out to eat. It could be a fucking chain restaurant. Who cares? Take her to Applebee's for $1 margaritas and be like, hey, let's go bowling after, you know? So like I think if you could because you're putting her in different environments. So you're also like figuring each other out and seeing how you guys interact, like, you know, from a restaurant to bowling to like maybe a bar after. Like
pool is also a great first date. Playing pool.
I like bowling.
I like bowling too. Gauge Bowl by my house. That's lit.
I'm like,
if you've ever been to Gauge Bowl before, you know what's up. All the artists pull up out there. YG, RJ.
Where?
Gauge Bowl.
Never. Wait.
Gauge Bowl. I told you about this. This is by my house.
I think I know where it's at.
It's not as famous anymore. Keep in mind,
it kind of looks abandoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So before COVID, guys, Gauge Bowl actually used to be the only 24-hour bowling alley in LA. So there was this one time, The Game, RJ, King Lil G pulled up there because it's like a 24-hour thing. Obviously, they stopped serving alcohol after a certain time, but I mean, still, it's lit. You're never gonna find an experience like that anywhere else. And it's like, you know, it's family owned. I've been going there since I was a little kid, since I came to the States. Fucking cool, man.
Have you ever been to Topgolf?
I have.
I've only been there once, and it was this year. I had a lot of fun.
Damn, last time I went there, I was like fucking 7.
Where's the Topgolf around here?
It's in
not around
County?
here. No, I went to the one like in the valley.
Oh no, you said Topgolf. Oh my god, I'm thinking about
golf and stuff.
Golf
it's in the D, Sal. It's in the D.
In the D. Shout out to the D.
That's a whole different experience. Topgolf and golf and stuff.
Yeah, golf. Yeah. Topgolf. I had a lot of fun.
I went to a Topgolf in Vegas for my sister Lana's birthday. That shit was lit. Just dope. You could get bottle service and all that shit. I was like, what the hell?
It's like taking any traditional thing and doing an upscale experience, like Lucky Strike for bowling.
He said bottle service.
I wanted to get it so bad. I wanted to surprise her, but everyone was like, no, chill out. We still got more things to do. I was like, what a party.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
It was fun.
Party.
Okay, so going back to the first date thing, cherries. As a woman, in your humble opinion, What do you think is the bare minimum a guy could do on the first date? Salute, buckaroo.
Just have everything planned out.
Well-
And don't be like, well, what do you want to do? I think we went over this.
Okay, but if a
Just-
guy takes you to Chili's, is that good enough? Or Chili's, fucking, I don't know, TGI Fridays.
Why do you have to do those restaurants?
Ah, see, here we go.
I'm kidding. I knew he was going to say that.
Stay single, kings.
You know what? Chili's actually used to be bomb back in the day.
It's pretty good.
They used to have like these honey crispy tenders. Do you guys remember
Mm.
them? They were fire, but they don't have them anymore.
So
They
what?
changed their whole menu.
So what do you think is the ideal?
I
like,
just
what's
feel
the
like
bare
if they
minimum?
have like a plan, then it goes a long way for me.
So if he takes you to fucking McDonald's,
Me vale madre.
as
Go
long
for
as it's
McDonald's.
planned,
As long as it's
you get a 10-piece and some fries.
as long as you give me ranch.
That's so lovely. See,
And then do
most-
something else after, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it could be, bowling, fucking top golf and stuff. What else is around here? I feel like there's not a lot of things to do in South LA as much, right?
I just think making time for me is just a long
Effort.
way. Yeah.
You want a guy to show effort.
Yeah. Because I feel like I haven't had that in a long time. So the fact that you're actually making plans for me just
Yeah.
make
I think it's a little important too for guys. I think where they fuck up is they need to pick women's brains a little bit. So, for example, if I were to take a girl out on a date, I would ask her something like, "Oh, like you like bowling? You like Korean barbecue?
Mhm.
Like,
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like a guy asking you ahead of time is sort of cheating?
No, not at all. Because then you know what I like to do.
Yeah, because you're finding out what you like and what you're into.
Mhm.
Like, what if I take you to a fucking sushi place, for example, and you don't like sushi? Little things like that. I think it's important. I think it's unrealistic. Some girls will like want a guy to, hey, just be ready at 8, and you take her to a fucking restaurant.
Can you
that
guys
she
just
doesn't
let
even
us know
like.
where you're taking us? Because sometimes we just need to know what to wear.
That thing too?
Fuck. Like I'm not asking you to be like, oh fuck, he's taking me here. Like, no, I need to know what to wear. Like, tell me where we're going or give me a hint so I know what to wear.
She's gonna be pissed off if you fucking take her to Jack's and she's in a fucking
Jack in
dress
the
and heels,
Crack.
bro.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
No.
Because I'm taking you to Jacques and you get all dressed up. And you end up at
Like when
Jack.
people say Target
Fucking
instead of Target.
What's a guilty pleasure of yours?
Jesus. That's a good question. I can't think of one right now. You tell me yours and then I'll think of one.
Solitude.
Is that a guilty pleasure, though? Let me define guilty pleasure.
Cause my close friends, like they always want to hang out or like smoke, chill, or like watch a Laker game or something. And I really appreciate being myself because I work. I think I work really hard. I work 70, 80 hours a week. So I appreciate the little time that I have to myself, and my solitude. It kind of brings me like kind of like my recharge point. So when I'm by myself, I feel like I'm kind of becoming myself again. Like I'm not so overwhelmed because I'm doing so much shit. Like I have my clothing brand, the pod, I have my business out and doing all this shit, like in the club shit too. Like it's a lot of things. So I need that little recharge time. So I really
So pretty
appreciate
much
that
being
time.
alone.
Yeah. I feel bad at times. That's why it's a guilty pleasure to me because I do feel bad when people want to hang out with me and I say no, or like they invite me to go out to places and I always say no, honestly. And it's not because I don't want to hang out with them. Like I love my friends, I love the people that I'm close to, but I just need that time to myself to like get back together because from Monday to Friday, by the time it hits Saturday, I'm just like I'm fucking drained and I have like no energy to do something. And I also don't like making plans with my friends and then like I'm kind of checked out, like
Yeah.
I'm not interacting with them or something. I don't like that shit. Like I
Can't be
want to.
on all the time, right?
Yeah, I want to be tuned in. Like when I'm hanging out with you, like I want to have like a good experience with you if I'm hanging out with you. So to my friends, if you're watching this, I hope you understand now. It's not because I don't want to hang out with you. It's just the kid just sometimes needs some fucking time to himself, bro. Just let me smoke my weed in peace and just chill. Honestly, that's really what that's my guilty pleasure. Like I just want to relax.
So now
Just
that you
relax.
heard his guilty pleasure, do you have a better idea
I
of what
I
yours
just
is?
probably watching Netflix or some
I'm
shit.
fucking dead.
I'd be stuck on that shit like 24 hours.
Tell us what's hot on Netflix, Cherry.
Well, see, I like watching Colombian shows.
Oh fuck! Don't show my mom this pot. Jesus.
Like you know what's funny? I can't stand the way they talk, but they have some good shows.
Their accent?
I don't know what it is. They just take forever to say a sentence.
Really? I think they talk rather fast. Don't you think?
No. It's
Colombians?
like yes.
Really?
I feel like they're very like marica. Like they say very, very slow.
I would resemble their accent close to Dominican, maybe a little.
No,
Puerto
they're
Rican.
not. They're not fast talkers.
Really?
Yeah, they're very like I don't know. But you know what? They make really good like TV shows.
Yeah. Very beautiful women. Shout out to
Mm,
the Colombian girls.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So what do you mostly watch? Are they dramas?
Yeah, dramas
Okay.
and Zeus Network.
Dad, you would be one of those girls.
I'm telling you, if they come to LA, I'm casting. You're gonna.
I'm fucking dead, bro.
No, honestly, their castings is really ghetto. Ain't no way.
Would you ever go on a show like that?
I really would.
I'll block you.
Would you?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't be loud like that though, because I'm not one to talk shit.
Still,
Is this a reality show?
Yeah, it's just girls fighting.
it's like a wish. To me, it's like a wish version of Bad Girls Club.
No, when Natalie Nunn was part of the Bad Girls Club and she created this.
I remember I used to watch her during Tory Lane's quarantine radio. You remember that? Quarantine. Oh my God. He used to do lives on IG during COVID, during the lockdowns. He would just have like famous girls and they'll just like be turning up, taking shots.
No, never seen it.
It was fun. If you guys were there during COVID, it was a lit time, you know? Nothing else to do but drink and watch celebrities do the same shit you do. Fucking
That's
do.
what I do all day. Go through TikTok. I ain't got
I'm
shit to
fucking dead. What do you think? What classifies a guy, or what little things you see puts a guy in a friend zone?
Like, say if I'm talking to him to date him, or just like,
So you think if you want a guy to date you, he has to be very upfront with his intentions with you?
yes,
You don't think it would be like, for example, I mean, one of my past relationships, like we were friends, she was seeing somebody completely different and they had a rocky path and they ended up breaking up and then something developed between me and her. You don't think something like that could ever develop for you?
I feel like if I see you as a friend, that's all I see you as.
You don't think like friends could ever become more than that?
No.
Like feelings could ever
You know
develop?
how I am with this. You know how I am with this.
Nigga, I'm asking there. Why are you assaulting me?
I'm saying like all the guys that I have as friends are just my friends. Once I see that they're growing some type of feelings for me, that's it. You're done. You're cut off.
Even as a friend, you're cut off?
Yes. Because I can't keep that relationship knowing the fact that you like me because it's just going to feel weird. Like, I'm not going to be able to tell you things like about who I'm talking to, who I'm seeing, the things that I'm doing, because I know you like me. So I know the response that you're going to give me is not going to be genuine.
I can see your point, but don't you think if that person actually does care about you, don't you think they would actually give you more genuine advice than others?
No, because sometimes I would come out of jealousy.
No, it can. I'm not saying that wouldn't happen, but I'm saying, don't you think there's also that other side of they probably do care about you that much that they would actually give you genuine
But what's
advice?
the point of having the relationship if I know that you like me? It's just weird at that point, especially when it's obviously the opposite sex. It becomes very weird and uncomfortable.
True. True.
That's just for me. Some girls will obviously keep their relationship to use them. But for me, it's like I have a lot of standards when it comes to friendship.
So, if a guy was interested in you, what are the first words need to be out of his mouth? I'm interested in you.
Not that aggressive.
She just want to know. I'm trying to fuck.
Stop. That is not it. That's sneaky link vibes.
They single kings.
No, not even that. I mean, if it's actually someone that I'm interested in, I feel like I have to get to know them first. Obviously, it's not.
So then, if they ask you out on a date, there's still opportunity to date or friend zone. It's just sort of
Yeah,
up in
I
the air
just
at
have
that
to get to
point.
know you.
Interesting. Do you think girls get friend zone?
Most definitely. When you guys see them and they don't look how they look on Instagram, you guys are like, yeah.
But do you think guys friend zone them, or do you think guys just turn them away altogether, though?
Sometimes they do, but sometimes they keep them as friends. I've seen situations where they're like, oh, I'm just going to use her because I know she likes me.
Guys are very sneaky with this. Sorry, guys.
But then they flirt here and there just to keep her intact.
I'm gonna have to leak the info, because I do have a lot of girlfriends. Guys are very sneaky, so they'll friend zone you. Well, not actually friend zone you. I feel like they'll put you more in a, not to sound fucked up. You're not an object, ladies, but they'll put you in a recreational use only zone. So for example, if you're a woman that's like very outgoing, probably promiscuous, not very girlfriend type of like I want to introduce you to my mom type shit, like cuff you up, they're gonna friend zone you inherently, silently, and they're not gonna tell you up front. They're gonna fuck you. They might hang out with you, chill, and all this shit, but they're not gonna tell you. They're just gonna keep you right there, just kind of like a side chick. It ain't fair, but that's the game.
I mean, we do the same shit.
True. I hate you.
I mean, I do it.
That's crazy. You see, stay single, kings.
I'm coaching here. I'm not playing.
Shut the fuck up.
If you want to be on the team, let me know.
On the team, though.
On the team. I'm kidding. No.
That's fucking nuts.
No, I just feel like I know too much shit that I feel like I already know how it's going to play out before it even plays out.
True. You're a very experienced woman.
What?
I'm not saying it in a bad way.
Wow,
I'm saying like you've dated, you've been in relationships. Yeah. Damn, why are you saying it the wrong way?
Say it that way.
Damn.
You said it very.
I think he's getting a little red right now.
Me?
Yeah.
What the hell? Me?
You did a typical man put your foot in your mouth thing right there to call her
No.
experienced.
Nah.
No, I just heard it all, seen it all, that I know when it's bullshit.
Going off into one more topic, do you think men and women should prioritize careers over relationships?
Yes.
Why or why not?
I think so. Well, fuck. Yes and no. I feel like if you have that girl, she's gonna encourage you. But see, girls, you have to play it right too. Because if you really like him and obviously his career comes first, I feel like you should help him with his career. And then eventually, obviously, he's gonna see how invested you are and he's gonna love you even more. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Sometimes you guys don't give a fuck.
I think there's a lot more pressure when it comes to the man to perform in terms of career, because at the end of the day, the woman is going to ultimately want you to be the breadwinner, especially if you guys plan on having kids, stuff like that. If you want a family, a home, it's going to come down more to the guy. And I think the issue is why most relationships, if statistically you can look it up, one of the main reasons for divorce is because of finances. And it's because, shit is so crazy. Like, it's not like the 50s anymore. Like, everybody still has the 50s dream of, the wife being the stay-at-home mom and the dad working.
I can't do that.
At that time, in those times, the guy could afford to have the house, the family, and still work, and the moms stay at home. It's not the same anymore. They made this system to where they gave women's rights, this, that, and the third. And yeah, that was a good movement to a degree, but they incentivized women to leave the marriages. Nowadays, women get housing, they get child support, they get all this government assistance to where they think that they don't need a man. So
Pause.
how? What do you mean?
A lot of these women, though, that were in marriages back then weren't able to speak out, though. Some of them would get beat.
Okay.
Back then, it was very common for their husbands to beat their wives, and no one would say.
Can we agree that that's actually like a very small percentage of?
It was a big percentage,
I don't.
especially our parents. It was a big percentage,
I don't think.
and it was normal.
I don't think majority of men used to beat the shit out of their wife. I don't.
Yes, they would.
I don't think that was.
I know a handful of people,
Okay, your experience does not reflect like real.
but back then, though,
So you're saying you're actually saying right now on this podcast that
why you gotta say it like that? I'm just
maybe half of marriages men beat the shit out of their women.
back then, it was fucking normal for them to do it and for no one to say shit. I mean, quote me if I'm wrong.
I think that's fucking
but
crazy.
It's not crazy.
That's
That's what
fucking
used to
crazy.
happen because no one used to say shit. Girls weren't able to say shit. Like if their man was out there cheating, they were supposed to sit there and say nothing at all and
That's
just deal
how
with
men
it.
are.
Huh?
That's how men are. Is that all they could say? That's how men are.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think
We
what
beat
she's
the
saying
bills.
is that the way marriages worked back then is you stayed married no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And so if the guy had a temper, if the guy was an alcoholic, if the guy was a cheater,
Didn't matter.
you stayed married no matter what
Yep.
because that was the thing to do.
I can understand why there's that sentiment, but I don't think it's the overwhelming majority that you think it is. I don't think majority of men used to beat the shit out of their wives for whatever reason. I'm not saying that there's bad apples. Yeah, there's definitely shitty men out there. I'm not saying that at all. Oh my god, can we pause?
We're almost done.
We're almost done.
Yeah. He by the way, you guys, he lost his phone in an Uber. And now they're calling him. This is not the first time, but this is the second time where he loses his phone in the Uber.
Yeah. So maybe you and I can wrap this.
Yeah, so all in all, do you want to be X for the day?
Oh no, he has pretty strong opinions. I'm more general.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah, I'm more general. But this has been fun.
Yes.
I just kept trying to stop laughing because you guys are having these serious conversations, just like
As
fake
astronauts.
astronauts.
Well, that's pretty much it, you guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow and like on YouTube. We do have Instagram. Make sure you follow us at La Neverita Podcast. And that is a wrap. X is in the background if you can't hear him. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. And I'm cherries_Musa. See you guys next time.